Alright, so we're back again, guys, part 2. Here we have all of our meat cooked, about a pound of or so of Conecuh sausage, about a pound and a half of regular sausage, and about a pound of bacon, minus one piece that we gave to Ladybug. Here we've got our fried potatoes cooking, and what I've done here is, I don't know if y'all will be able to see this or not, I'm frying these in the grease left over from the Conecuh. I really like the flavor it gives the potatoes, so as you can see here, we've got these seasoned with salt, pepper, parsley, and paprika. Now remember, this thing I'm doing right here, this is all in the arm, not the wrist. You're not flipping up, you're straight back and forth. So, very important to remember that, otherwise you end up with stuff everywhere. Got our skillet cleaned back up, it's turned off right now, cooling down. We're going to get out our French toast batter. I did not go to Walmart last night. I have to go to the dollar store somewhere today and get those Ziploc bags so I can finish the pork chops that we cut up last night. I say we because you were here with me. Ain't nobody else here. Pull out our French toast batter. Beautimous. Throw the bag away. Grab our rubber spatula like I told you last night. And we're just going to kind of go around the outside edge of that pan and incorporate the rest of that cinnamon as best we can. Some of it will be caked onto the side of the bowl, but that's okay. Incorporate the rest of that and just kind of fold it in and really pull that sugar up from the bottom. You remember I told you last night that sugar can have a tendency to settle. So we're just going to kind of give that a quick stir, and this is a lot thicker now than what it was last night, which is what we want. So that is looking nice. So, we are done with that. These potatoes give another flip. Now, people ask me all the time, why you put paprika in your breakfast potatoes? Color and good smoky flavor. That's my answer to that question. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn our skillet back on, but we're going to turn it on about 250 or so, maybe 275. We don't want it too hot. We're not going to butter this pan because it's already non-stick, and let's face it, this French toast is already healthy enough. So we got our mise en place ready. Remember, mise en place, everything in its place. Before we start cooking, I'm going to pull out the stuffing mixture that we put in the microwave. And what I'm going to do with this is take a fork and just kind of run my fork through it and mix the berries and the cream cheese. Sometimes I'll put sugar in this stuffing too, but I feel like it's going to be sweet enough today. Because I used a whole bag of berry mix, so it's going to be really fruity and nice, and I really look forward to trying it, just to tell you the truth. Alright, just stir that up like so. And we don't want to mash the fruit up too much. We want the fruit to be a present force in this French toast. So here's what it looks like. Nice, thick, chunky French toast stuffing. Okay? Don't let anybody judge you for... Oh yeah. You know, look in the spoon of the bowl. That's not just for cake and brownie mix. So what we're going to do now is we've got our skillet is on and heated up and ready to go. We're going to take us 4 pieces of Texas toast. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to dip them one at a time into the batter, like so. Flip it over like so. Let the excess drain off, and put it, one side down in the skillet. Do that again. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. Beautiful. Now we're going to let those cook that side down. Okay. So we got 4 in there, perfect size for 4 pieces. And then when we flip them over, we'll put the stuffing on 2 of them, and then we'll flip the other 2 on top of those 2, and those will be 2 completed stuffed French toasts. Just wash our hand off real quick. Okay. we're going to give our potatoes here another flipper-a-doo. So that comes with practice too, guys. It's really not that hard to do, but to flip the food like that comes with practice. Don't let it get in your head. Where is my big spatula, I wonder? Oh, I have to maybe try and use. Hey, look at that. Look what's in my utensil drawer. Little bags for the pork chops. Outstanding. Still have to get some because that's all I got left, but nice to know I have some. All right, so got our French toast going. Our meat's done. Potatoes will be done in just a minute. We're going to cook the eggs when we get to the dispatch center. Flip my potatoes again. We're getting pretty close to... Oh, yeah. Probably going to go ahead and pull those off. Now remember, when you're cooking food, especially if you're going to take it somewhere, remember, you can par cook it a little bit because it's going to continue to cook as you travel and as it sits. So we're just going to dump our potatoes right next to the meat, okay? Just like that. And we're going to make more French toast in this skillet, okay? Kind of double team this a little bit. I think I can fit 4 in this thing. So, I'm going to put 1. 2, kind of scoot them over to the side a little bit. 3 and 4. Alright. Like so. Wash our hand off. Beautiful. Now then, we've got our potatoes and our meat in our pan here. And what we're going to do is see if these first French toast are not quite ready to flip, but they're close. They're very close. Got our syrup done, ready to go. Oh, snap. Just about dropped you guys. Go ahead and get our eggs out so I don't forget those. We're going to take what's left of that heavy whipping cream from last night. I put that in the eggs as well. We're going to take our shredded cheese for the eggs, because when I make scrambled eggs, I always put shredded cheese in them. To me, cheesy eggs are just better. Go ahead and flip this French toast because this pan is hotter. So almost waited a little too long, but no worries. Flip all 4 of those bad boys. So there we have side number 1 down. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a big spoon, we're going to bring our stuffing close to the French toast. Just get you a big old dollop and put it on, like I said, 1 piece. Just like so. Boom. Okay, that's what we want it to look like. And then we're going to go ahead and turn these pieces over. Now those 2 pieces are done, okay? Stuffing doesn't have to be hot. Watch out, lady. And we're just going to kind of, slide those right off into the pan. And then these 4 are ready to be flipped now. And you can see kind of the difference in cooking it in something that's really nice and even heating like an electric skillet. You see that nice brown caramel color. That's what I really like on my French toast, but it's all right the other way too. Okay, so we've got those flipped. I'm go ahead and put some dolloping of our stuffing on those too. Oh God, that looks so good. I can't wait to eat one of these. This is one of the few things that I make that I really enjoy myself too, is this French toast. I made it at one of the restaurants I used to consult for, and we ended up putting it on the breakfast menu. And my Cisco rep said, well, Terry, what do you want to call this? And I said, I want to call it Terry's World Famous French Toast. And he kind of laughed at me. He's like, world famous. He's like, you live in East Tennessee. How is your French toast world famous? I'm like, well, a German chef kind of taught me how to cook it. And I've cooked it for people from England, Italy, and France, and they all loved it. So, oh, and Taiwan. So it's like, I'm pretty sure that classifies as world famous. But anyway, so we are putting 4 more pieces in our stovetop pan. We want to keep cooking. It is currently 8:18, and I wanted to be at work by 9 o'clock this morning, so with breakfast in tow. Otherwise, I'd normally be there about 8:30. But I've had a long week, so I'm not working as long. Not working as long today. I've already got a lot of comp and personal time built up, and I really need to burn some of that off before I get any more overtime. All right, so I'm gonna wash my hands off real quick. Set you guys down right here. Now, come over here and flip these 2 French toasts. Beautiful. And we're just going to grab them up, put them in our pan with the other 2. Beautiful. Now, one thing I do miss about the spatula is those 2 did not come out as easily, so I think we're going to be done with the electric skillet. We're going to cook the other 2 in the stovetop pan, just because without the spatula they're coming apart a little on me, and I don't like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and flip these 4 because they are ready. Uh-oh, might need to put a little butter in this pan now that we've used it once. That's alright. You know, like I said, mistakes are okay. Just like Bob Ross, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents and opportunities. So, those 2 are flipped and ready to go. Bring our stuffing back over. Kind of like a dollop of Daisy. A dollop will do you. Easy there, pal. Alright. Got a pretty good sized dollop on both of those. Go ahead and flip our toast over on top of itself, like so. Yeah. These 2 look a little rough, but that's alright. No big deal. Slide them off on top. Just like so. And I'm going to have to run some water in this pan real quick. It's gotten too hot for my liking. And that messes with the French toast and presentation and all that stuff. And, you know, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we just run some water, wash it a quick little bit. Sorry, I got some time off requests coming through. You can tell my folks are at work. Oh, and a Facebook notification. Probably your memories for the day. Alright. Oh, no, another post in my Cub Scout Packs Facebook page. It's alright. Get you guys back down here. And we're going to put the last little bit of our Texas toast in the pan. I got 3 pieces left. What I'll probably do is I'll make the end piece without any stuffing, just in case somebody doesn't like cream cheese. You know, I may have a communist working for me. I don't know. Plus, I normally start everybody out, like I like to plate everybody's breakfast and stuff because I like presentation and all that, but I normally start everybody off with a half of one of these. I'll cut them in triangles and start everybody with a half because it is pretty filling. I mean, it's a lot of food. So we got that, and wash our hands back off. Okay. I'm going to put this back in another big Ziploc bag because we didn't use it all like I thought we might. Oh, that's not big enough. Need one of the Gigantors here. Yeah, these things are like 3 or 4 gallon Ziploc bags. It's crazy. An activity I'm really looking forward to with my Cub Scouts this year is teaching them how to boil water or start a fire with a bag of water. They're always just 10 different kinds of amazed that you can do that. So, let's see here. Just slide this bad boy in. Come on, you went in easier than this last night. There we go. There we go. Slide on in there. Beautiful. Watch out, lady. I'm telling you, you're going to get stepped on, baby. Alright, so we put that in the refrigerator, the Frigidaire, if you will. Go ahead and flip our last 3 pieces of French toast. Yeah, I'm glad I washed that skillet out real quick. It makes a big difference. Go ahead and put our stuffing on these 2 pieces here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the rest of this cream cheese stuffing, and I will eat that on a bagel. Probably tomorrow, actually, before the hike. And I want it to form up a little bit, so I'm just going to put a plate over top of that bowl and put it in the refrigerator. Just like that. Now go ahead and move that leftover stroganoff gravy. Don't put things directly in the freezer if you're just done cooking them. I put them in the refrigerator just covered with the lids, not pressed down. I didn't close the lids or seal them. And now I'm going to put them in the freezer, and I'll be able to reheat those later next week for me for dinner for a couple of nights or lunch during the day at work. You know what I just realized? I put stuffing on both of the pieces that I thought I was going to put together, which is not that big of a deal. Just makes this one more like a French toast taco that's going to be very difficult to get out of the pan now. So we got that one, and then that one's just going to be one without a top, I guess. Which, again, not a big deal. Only happy accidents, no mistakes. Alright, run some water over that pan to cool it off. Turn our stove off. And here is the end result of what we have so far. This is everything minus the eggs. We've got our meat, our potatoes, our French toast. And I will be back with you guys when I get to the dispatch center to go over how I cook the scrambled eggs and to maybe even show you guys around the center. And yeah, that's it, guys. So hope you've enjoyed this part 2 video. Stay tuned for part 3, and we'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.